Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Afternoon English News with me, Suchitra Rajkumari. The headlines first. Armed Forces Special Powers Act AFSPA to be lifted from entire Northeast next year except one or two states, says Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Ganglai People's Confederation Cape Con has questioned law and order situation in Manipur following recent violence. And Mexico begins 2026 FIFA World Cup with convincing win over South Africa as co-hosts make perfect start. Now the news in detail. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has announced that Armed Forces Special Powers Act AFSPA is likely to be withdrawn from almost the entire Northeast by next year, except for one or two states. Speaking at the signing of a tripartite Memorandum of Understanding MOU between the Center, Assam and Nagaland for oil and mineral exploration in the disputed border areas, Amit Shah said the gradual reduction of AFSPA covered areas reflects restoration of peace in the Northeast. He described the MOU as a historic step towards unlocking the region's economic potential and advancing Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of a developed Northeast. The agreement will facilitate exploration and production activities across more than 1,000 square kilometers along the Assam-Nagaland border, an area believed to contain substantial oil, gas and mineral reserves. Amit Shah said the pact could increase oil extraction capacity nearly tenfold and help reduce India's dependence on imported energy. He also highlighted that 12 peace accords signed since 2019 have contributed to an 80% decline in violence across the region. The MOU was signed in the presence of Union Petroleum Minister Hardeep Singh Puri, Nagaland Chief Minister Naifiu Rio, and Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, who said the agreement would significantly boost hydrocarbon exploration and support India's long-term energy security. Ganglai People's Confederation Cape Con has questioned the law and order situation in Manipur following the killing of 6 Liang Mai civilians who were among those abducted from Lailon Vaifei on May 13th. In a statement issued by its secretary, Cape Con expressed concern over the delay in conducting combing operations in the village after the abduction and said it remains a major question why security forces did not act immediately. The organization stated that it is the government's responsibility to arrest the perpetrators and ensure they are punished according to law. It asserted that if peace is to be restored in Manipur, authorities must take firm legal action rather than merely pursuing persuasion. Cape Con further warned that continued failure to maintain law and order could lead to public dissatisfaction against the government. The organization conveyed its condolences to the bereaved families of the 6 victims and announced that it, along with its allied bodies, would support any form of agitation launched in connection with the killings. Now, Deputy Chief Minister Losidiko has expressed deep sorrow and heartfelt condolences to the families of 6 Naga civilians who were abducted from Lailon Vaifei on May 13 and whose bodies were recovered on June 10 after 28 days. In a condolence message, Losidiko strongly condemned the brutal killing and alleged mutilation of the victims, describing the act as inhuman and beyond comprehension. He noted that the incident occurred shortly after 14 Kuki civilians were released unharmed through the intervention of Naga village guards, United Naga Council, and Naga civil society organizations in the spirit of peace. Extending solidarity to the bereaved families, the Deputy Chief Minister assured that state government, in coordination with the center and security agencies, would ensure a thorough and impartial investigation and bring those responsible to justice. He also appealed to all communities, civil society organizations, and leaders across Manipur to stand united against violence, uphold peace, and prevent such tragedies from dictating the future of the state. Paumay Naga Union has unequivocally condemned the brutal killing of 6 innocent Naga civilians after they were held hostage at Laylon Vaife village and later killed by suspected Kuki militants. In a press note that was issued by its General Secretary, A.M. Dari, Paumay Naga Union maintained that Naga people released 14 Kuki detainees unharmed. And in stark contrast, 6 Naga hostages were not only killed, but their bodies were mutilated beyond recognition. Such acts of barbarity have no place in any civilized society. Further, the union asserted that such heinous and cowardly act is a grave violation of fundamental human rights and affront to Christian values. The union urged state government and center to immediately disclose the identities of those responsible and ensure they are brought to justice. Paumay Naga Union also extended heartfelt condolences to the families of the victims. Now, Nagaland Tribal Hohos Coordination Committee, NTHCC, has strongly condemned the brutal killing of 6 Naga civilians in Manipur. In a statement issued by NTHCC convener and Angami Public Organization President Tejo Vehienyo and Secretary and Sumi Hoho President Dr. Vihuto Asumi, the committee alleged that the victims were abducted by armed Kuki elements before being tortured and killed. NTHCC said the killings constituted a grave crime against humanity and direct assault on dignity, security, and collective existence of Naga people. The committee stressed that murder of 6 Naga victims must not be overlooked and demanded that all those involved in the abduction and killings be identified, arrested, and punished. The committee, on the other hand, appreciated efforts of Naga United Council UNC in facilitating safe release of 14 Kuki hostages. NTHCC urged the Government of India, Manipur government, and law enforcement agencies to ensure swift justice and called on civil society organizations, tribal bodies, and human rights groups to unequivocally condemn the killings and stand in solidarity with the bereaved families. It also extended condolences to the families of the victims and reiterated its call for accountability and lasting measures to prevent such incidents from recurring. Now, Indigenous Peoples Organization, IPOM, and Regional Indigenous Forum for Peaceful Coexistence, RIFCO, have strongly condemned the brutal killing of 6 Naga men after they were held hostages from Laylon Vaife village on May 13. In separate press release, IPOM and RIFCO expressed dissatisfaction on the failure of government to take prompt action on the day of the incident when the 6 Naga men were taken hostage. Further, the two organizations urged government to deliver justice and to arrest the culprits who committed the heinous crime. Moirang MLA Thongam Shanti has stressed the need for farmers to adopt a modern agricultural technology to increase food production and make Manipur self-reliant. He made the statement during free distribution program of 10 varieties of hybrid rice seedlings organized by NPP Moirang Block under the aegis of Agriculture Department at Philim Lekay. A total of 100 farmers received around 30 kilograms of rice seedlings each, free of cost. The MLA said the seedlings were procured from Agriculture Department at 6 rupees per kilogram and distributed to ease the hardships faced by farmers while encouraging higher production. He further stressed that Consultations would be held with authorities concerned to ensure availability of urea and DAP fertilizers for farmers in the constituency. Moreover, to address possible water shortages, discussions will also be initiated with water resource and LLI departments to ensure water supply to both high and low canals. On the occasion, the MLA also handed over free GI sheets to Laifrakpam Boy of Moirang Thanalekay.
Koi lobby sinda pige do phobdi se koi kg dal pattau tani koi de sarkar ri lobje se koi la mo ai barang kendra leiba lobby sing yawa su ura kana mo koi de kain da pesa yaw dana koi de pije di se lobby ba da low mara abong gi phobdi ne koi de pije ga do se government gi instruction ma tu na low sang ma da kg taw nga ka tang sai ga do ni phobdi se aduna koi lobby ma da kg kuntha lem na pije ga do ni Bharat ki pothok mangjin thabi ste lo ko jong na ba koi pulong lo hot evidence ye.
Lungjang Village Authority has issued a declaration affirming that Lungjang is a Thado village and that all its residents belong to Thado community. In a statement signed by Village Chief Sekhotang Thado, the village expressed deep sadness over the violence that has gripped Manipur since May 2023 and said the community has faced hardships due to ethnic misidentification. Reiterating its commitment to peace, harmony and coexistence with all communities, the authorities stated that Thado community is not involved in the ongoing violence in the state. And now we'll have a short break. We'll be right back.
Lalabati sumthokpa mosalabati nalanba mipum khudimaki haungasan aihak jeni khurai laibak sembada mipum khudimaksu saruk yamina si haituna pauseng khara puduna lakchari voter list singbo taseng na thamnaba eligible oiba voter singdamak yahannaba ECI na special intensive revision haibati SIR 2026 haure May gi tarik kunthra dagina June gi tarik kunipan phawbada BLO yumthong khutingi lakani makhoina piramba enumeration form mention biraga BLO da sinabiyu enumeration form submit tawidrabadi voter list da ming yarok loi akupa marol gi dama BLO da hangbiyu natraga 1950 da call tawiyu I am in RU.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. The Prime Minister's Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana has been launched in Manipur with handing over of authorized dealer identification document to Future Development Organization, the authorized dealer of Sun Sakti and Natural Private Limited, Imphal. The document was handed over by the company's CEO Muhammad Abdullah Chatwal to Sun Sakti Northeast Marketing Project Director and Future Development Organization Managing Director L. Dhanaraj during a program held at the organization's office at Naurem Thong. Speaking on the occasion, Chatwal said Households installing solar rooftops under the scheme would be entitled to receive up to 300 units of free electricity per month and one-time subsidy of up to 60% to install solar rooftop. He stated that excess electricity generated through the rooftop systems could be purchased by the government under power purchase agreement. He further informed that the company provides services including solar inverters, hybrid systems, solar water pumps, off-grid systems, high-grid systems, and other solar-related solutions. Future Development Organization will also conduct surveys for establishing electric vehicle charging stations at various locations across Imphal.
एक तो ऑन ग्रिड सिस्टम है। ऑन ग्रिड सिस्टम का मतलब ये होता है कि ग्रिड से पावर लानी है और इस कंज्यूमर को इंपोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट करना है और अपने घर में जो सोलर पावर बनाएगा वो वापस ग्रिड को देना है। अगर जैसे कि किसी के घर में 2 किलोवाट का लोड है, उसने 5 किलोवाट लगाएगा, गोया कि जो फालतू इलेक्ट्रिसिटी गवर्नमेंट के पास जाएगी, गवर्नमेंट उसका पैसा देगी। हाइब्रिड में ये होता है कि घर से लाइट अगर ग्रिड से चले जाएगी, घर में भी लाइट रहेगी। तो लेकिन हाइब्रिड सिस्टम में गवर्नमेंट सब्सिडी नहीं प्रोवाइड कर रही है और जैसे कि ऑफ ग्रिड सिस्टम में भी गवर्नमेंट प्रोवाइड नहीं कर रही है और कमर्शियल सिस्टम में भी नहीं कर रही है। तो ये योजना है, इसी योजना को लेके हम काम कर रहे हैं।
Proscribed Kangleipak Communist Party (PWG-MC) unification has imposed complete ban on activities of Kodompokpi Gram Panchayat. In a press note issued by PRO Chingkhainganba, Kangleipak Communist Party (PWG-MC) unification alleged that Pradhan and member of Kodompokpi Gram Panchayat have misappropriated a fund meant for 2024-25 Narega. Further, Kangleipak Communist Party (PWG-MC) unification informed that it has sought clarification from Pradhan and members, but so far no clarification has come in this regard. Therefore, the party has imposed the ban on activities of Kodompokpi Gram Panchayat. Further, the party also urged public and relevant authority to ensure that such illegal activities do not occur in the future. Now, Art of Living Manipur honored a number of outstanding individuals with the Unsung Everyday Heroes Award at Kamakhya Pemton College Auditorium as a part of these celebrations, making 45 years of the Art of Living and 70th birth year of Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Lieutenant General Dr. Konsam Himale attended the function as chief guest, while Deputy Commissioner of Bishnupur Puja Elangbam, Padma Shri and Arjuna Awardee N. Kunjarani, Padma Shri Awardee Gunamayum Anita and Dr. Wahingbam Nimai were guests of honor. A special award was presented to Tampak Mayum Asatula, popularly known as Ising Maiba, for his humanitarian service in retrieving bodies of drowned persons. Awards were also conferred on achievers in sports, philanthropy, entrepreneurship, youth leadership, including Ngangbam Sweetie, Elangbam Panthoy Chanu, Pairoijam Shanti Rani, Kundrakbam Ronel, Ngaunu Ahanthem, Potsangbam Rita, Eni Mangsatabam, Khagembam Ranjita, and Cecilia Zimik. Several other individuals and organizations received citations of appreciation for their contributions to sports, social service, wellness, indigenous food promotion, and community welfare. Speakers lauded the awardees for their dedication and service, while organizers said the awards aim to recognize grassroots changemakers and inspire the younger generation towards compassion, resilience, and nation building. Now, a 3-day National Financial Literacy Assessment Test, NFLAT, under National Center for Financial Education and CFE Mumbai began at Mother's Pride Academy in Bishnupur District, Kwasiphai today. Speaking on the sideline, Principal of Mother's Pride Academy, Khomdram Basanta, said a total of 447 students will take the assessment test. The test will be conducted under junior, intermediate, and senior categories. Further details about the test can be made available on schoolexam.ncfe.org.in. A blessing-seeking ceremony for upcoming Manipuri feature film Lon Thok Tabi 2, produced by Ningol Leichal and YAA Studio Productions, was held at Lining Thau Sanamahi Sanglen at Haying Khongbal Upong Yumpham. Cultural activist Narendra Ningomba and senior actor Ningthauja J. Bidya attended the function as chief guests. The film is written by Priti Rengbam with screenplay by Barun Laishram and dialogues by Prane Yungkham. Laishram James is the production manager, while Amber and Roxy are handling cinematography. The cast includes Jaljit, Jiteshwari, Narendra Ningomba, Ningthauja J. Bidya, Geeta, Puneshwari, Saitya, and Elina Angong. Directed by Amber Jeremy with Ningthauja J. Bidya as chief consultant, the film aims to contribute to the growth of Manipuri cinema. Speakers at the ceremony emphasized the need to promote and strengthen Manipuri film industry through quality feature film productions. India on Friday has summoned U.S. chargé d'affaires Jason Meeks for the second time this week, following another attack on a merchant vessel carrying 20 Indian crew members off the coast of Oman, marking the third such incident involving Indian sailors in 4 days. The Ministry of External Affairs stepped up diplomatic efforts amid rising security concerns in the Gulf region, while the Directorate General of Shipping issued fresh advisory for nearly 18,000 Indian seafarers operating around the Strait of Hormuz and Gulf of Oman. The latest attack follows incidents involving MT Merivex on June 8 and MT Setbello on June 10, the latter claiming the lives of 3 Indian sailors. Reports identified the latest vessel as MT Jalvir, though authorities have not disclosed details of the attack. India currently has 622 seafarers abroad, 13 India-flagged vessels in the region, and remains highly exposed to the worsening maritime security situation due to its large global seafaring workforce. Now moving on to sports. FIFA World Cup 2026 kicked off last night with a spectacular opening ceremony at Estadio Azteca. The celebrations reached their climax as Shakira and Burna Boy wrapped up their performance of the official World Cup anthem, Die Die, drawing huge cheers from the packed crowd inside the stadium. In the opening match, co-host Mexico took on South Africa, in which Mexico emerged victorious. Julian Quinones scored the opening goal of the tournament, and veteran striker Raul Jimenez added a second to give the co-host a 2-0 win. In another match that was played this morning, South Korea defeated Czechia by 2-1. Czechia scored first in second half of the match, and Ladislav Krejcik scored through a header, but the lead lasted only 8 minutes as South Korea's In-boom Hwang leveled the score. Later, Hyun Gyu-oh added another goal to help South Korea win the match. In next matches, co-host Canada will clash with Bosnia and Herzegovina at 12:30 a.m. tonight, while USA will play Paraguay at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow. And now the weather report. According to ICR Regional Center Lamphilpat, Manipur recorded a maximum temperature of 28.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 22.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 95% in the morning and 54% in the evening. Manipur received a maximum rainfall of 1.5 millimeters in the last 24 hours. And before we wrap up the headlines once again, Armed Forces Special Powers Act of AFSPA to be lifted from entire Northeast next year except 1 or 2 states, says Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Ganglai People's Confederation has questioned law and order situation in Manipur following recent violence. And Mexico begin 2026 FIFA World Cup with convincing win over South Africa as co-host. Perfect start. That is all the news we have for now. More news coming up at 5. Keep watching SKTV News.